Hello everyone, I'm really excited to share with you that today I've cleared my Google Cloud Digital Leader certification. And I assume if you are visiting this video, you have interest in this particular certification and you are planning to get this certification in near future. This video is all about my experience of this certification journey and about the best practices I captured during this process. And I'm going to share that. This is just for guidance purposes and I hope this helps you in your preparation and your certification. So best of luck. Very quickly about the exam. The exam had 40 multiple choice questions and 90 minutes were given. Time is sufficient. You should just use the time properly. And it's not a very simple exam as such, it's not about definition, it's about the knowledge of implementing into different business scenario. I also realized that this is an exam where you need to understand a lot of products and services just because there is a lot of elimination which is needed when you are have the multiple choices, because you need to know each of the choices enough to discard that. You can definitely find a lot of learning material available from different learning sources. But what I've tried to do is capture sources which I relied on and used for my preparation. I found it quite useful for my learning and also for the certification. The very first place to start would be the Google website itself. They have a learning material there for the Google Leader certification. And there is a sample paper also, which is very interesting because you get some insight to the kind of question and the pattern of the exam. Second is about the most talked about video from Andrew Brown, which pretty much everybody refers to. It's a good place to be, and I think it gives a lot of good pointers. Third place would be Udemy. They have a certification in Udemy itself for GCP for beginners. It's good to do that course and get that certificate. I also did it. Now I will directly jump to the key topics you must prepare for this exam. And this is based on just not my exam. It's also based on the feedback I got from other friends and colleagues. The very first area would be the Google shared responsibility model. If you are using services as a software as a service or platform as a service or infrastructure as a service, what is your responsibility as a customer, as Google? Second would be the bare metal solution, primitive VMs. Then I've also seen questions directly or indirectly around App Engine. You need to know the difference between the standard and flexible. BigQuery data warehouse is one of the favorite topic. I think everybody needs to understand this if you're going for this exam. Next one would be Firestore. I think every exam has at least one question on this. There are questions around cloud interconnect and VPN. You must know the difference between Dataproc, Dataflow, and Cloud Data Fusion, because definitely there are multiple questions on this particular topic. Either they're direct questions or they are in part of the multiple choice. You also need to know the difference between artifact and container registry, because I at least had few questions on this. Migration is a key topic. So migrate for Compute Engine or migrate for Anthos will definitely. I think it's important to know about the cloud transfer services and also when you need to use the transfer appliance. There are definitely questions around that. You will definitely see questions around vision and video AI. You will see questions around IAM and identity services. You must know about compliance report manager. What does it really have inside? Security command center is a must to know. I think you need to know a bit in detail. Cloud data loss prevention. I had a couple of questions on this topic. Knowing about different GCP support plan is very, very important for this exam. We have like 4 plans, which is basic, standard, enhanced, premium. You must know the difference in the SLAs of no SLA or 4-hour SLA, 1-hour SLA, 15-minute SLA. You also need to know the difference between enhanced and premium with respect to the access to TAS or TAM, and what is the value add of a TAM or a TAS. And one interesting one is the requester pays feature of cloud storage. This is something very interesting I read, and in fact I got it in my exams. Last but not least, I would also like to say that in our busy schedule to prepare for an exam like this, sometimes it helps to have a friend or a colleague to prepare with you, and I had one of them. Anup and me prepared together. We just pulled each other together. We motivated and inspired each other whenever we were giving up because we just could not make time for it. And I must say that Anup had a busier schedule than me, and he still made time for the certification. So this needs constant focus. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I just want to say that enjoy this certification. It's fun. And you will learn a lot through this process. You will be a bit stressed before the exam. It's okay to be stressed, but I think you will make it if you prepare well.